Okay, so this one's a non-flipper. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Micarta, canvas micarta. That's probably Timascus. I'll verify it. And the really pretty part is that San My blade. That's another thing that Bob Terzuola very rarely does. Just beautiful stuff. Huge dimensions, not huge, thick dimensions, the kind of stuff that you and I were just talking about. The knife's on bearings, so the operation is as smooth as it can be. Lockup's outstanding. It's also a flicker. Really pretty. Okay, and this is the one you and I were talking about. So it's got a beautiful compound grind. I don't know if you can see the tips also an additional grind. There's a deep hollowed out area there. There's a Greenberg fuller. Greenberg is one of Bob Terzola's big collectors, and he always said to him, well, he said to him for a long time, why don't you put a blood groove in there for me? Anyway, when Bob did his first one, he named it a Greenberg fuller, and that's kind of stuck. So what we're looking at is we're looking at a brown micarta bolster. We're looking at sorry about the lighting, a brown micarta scale. We're looking at a superconductor, that's copper niobium insert, and you can see that those are three different pieces of material. It's duplicated on the reverse side. It's got a similar titanium, similar to the last knife. Oops, sorry about that lint. It's got a similar milled titanium. Boy, this light's no good. Much better. I apologize for that. I had my camera setting wrong. A milled titanium clip milled from a single piece of titanium. That is I think it's a copper, but I'm not sure. It's some kind of alloy. It could be anodized, but it looks to me more like copper, the back strap. Titanium liners, of course. Lockup's great. That's the other low-profile flipper Bob's testing that Bob tried. This one came after the original one. Honestly, I like the other one better. They both work equally well. They're both on bearings. There's no fault at all to them. The action's outstanding. Lockup is terrific, as you see. No complaints, no faults, no apologies on any of these three knives. I'm going to show you this one again just so, because I got the camera lighting set better. That looks like canvas micarta scales. I'll find out if that's Timascus or Mokutai. That's San My blade, and the knife maker skill level is shown in how it's two pieces of Damascus sandwiching a coarse steel. And the art of using that stuff is getting this line to run all the way across straight through the blade without veering one way or another. And the reason it veers is because you got to be a really kind of capable grinder to keep it running straight. Sometimes they do, a knife maker can, and sometimes they can't. But anyway, there aren't too many better than Bob. I wouldn't suggest that he's the only guy who can do that. There's some really remarkable grinders in addition, but he's one of the guys that can make this work. Anyway, that's 5 minutes. I can't, if you have any questions, comments, anything, happy to talk. Thanks very much.